Welcome back to Cannabis Talk 101 with Blue, Joe Grande, Mark and Craig Wasserman, the Pot Brothers at Law, Cali FX. Guys, Cali FX is a full spectrum brand, hemp extracts, products containing CBD, CBG, and over 1,300 elements of the natural derived substance from the hemp and the plant. When they say the plant, they mean THC, cannabis plant. Check out their tinctures, waters, topicals, vapes, and all of their new products coming out. It's Cali FX. Feel the effects.
Good stuff. I use their sleep
Cali
at night.
FX.
I use their sleep at night. It's so
works.
good. It's so good. The blue one, yeah.
It really works,
Yeah.
dude.
Good
I'll be honest, dude. You know, the one thing that I've learned, you know, when dealing with different brands in the industry is that when people do research and actually work with their products and they don't just produce it and buy it somewhere else and go, this is my product.
White label, yeah.
Yeah, they really produce a product.
Yeah.
It's freaking amazing
You're
if
right.
you get with the right team. So, and Cali FX is one of those guys. So I got on the show Zeta and Elvis, and you know, Green Rush is definitely in the building. You know, and really, guys, I just want to say this. You know, I've seen the new the new videos and the content that you guys are producing, and I love what you're doing for the industry, man. And so, Zeta, why don't you give us a little, you know, not a history on yourself, but a little, you know, scope of what we're going to see with Green Rush.
Well, I mean, you know, I came from the consulting world doing licenses and helping entrepreneurs.
Sure.
So I thought it was really important to start bridging the access between entrepreneurs and experts because it's so fragmented.
Yeah.
Right? It's extremely fragmented.
It's a hard place to be.
Everybody's like drawing their line in the turf. And, you know, so what we're trying to do is just really, you know, unify the industry in such a way that gives the access, because we have so many people coming to us. It's too much demand and not enough experts. So if we can really put everybody nearly on the same team, we can help all the brands really access, you know, more audience, you know, more
Sure.
entrepreneurs. So we figured, hey, look, you know, video, obviously one of the number one mediums for conveying that type of information. So our track is just all about business strategy, all about opportunity, and how do you make money in the industry? And I'm sure a lot of people want to figure that out instead of just, you know, smoking cannabis or the normal things that you see out there today.
Mm-hmm. Sure. You know, and one of the things that I've known is that obviously you teamed up with Elvis, and kudos for that, right? This guy's, you know, first of all, let me circle back and tell you, Elvis is our producer. He's been, you know, every single week, inside and out, whether we read them or not.
Yeah,
Elvis
right.
sends us articles, does his
Some
research.
show prep, yeah,
He gets us ready for show prep, and I appreciate you, Elvis.
I remember
you know,
back when we were at that radio station, Newport Beach. Remember that?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that was-
we were on 101.5 KOCI.
Hi, everybody. And to come where, you know, and speaking once again, this location, your new production facility is amazing. Outside of the fact there's no soap in the bathroom during a pandemic. Yeah, there's no soap in there.
But there is lubricant.
Oh, I found that. Yeah, I found that
Yes,
part.
you did.
But it's great to be here. But yeah, I've been with you guys for a few years now, and to see where you've brought this to, it's just amazing. But Zeta and I partnered up. I have the media background. Zeta is so well
Spoken.
that, and he's just so well connected. He's done so much for the industry as far as helping people get licenses. By the way, it's greenrushconsulting.com. greenrushconsulting.com. Got to get that in there, bro. Shameless plug. But what we're doing now with Green Rush Revolution and his connections and the way we're, you know, with these interviews that we've been producing, you know, on greenrushrevolution.com, he's so good at the interviews, like you are as well, Blue, because you're well educated in the industry. But he brings that consulting side and licenses and all the, you know, the stuff I really don't know about. I'm a media guy, but I think what we're doing together is great. And what's exciting about this business, I don't need to tell you guys, it changes every friggin' day. You know, it changes every day. So that's the beauty of this, coming from broadcast media and radio, mostly a dead medium now, but coming from that where it was the same thing for years, for decades for me, and to get into an industry that is constantly moving and evolving, and to partner with Zeta, who's got so much, you know, skin in this game, and you as well, Blue, it's just super exciting.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you what. So, you know, what I look at is this one, you know, obviously Elvis, you're a friend of us, you know, and you work with us side by side. And for you now to bring in Zeta, seems like a likable guy. What I'm looking at is, you know, I've had the opportunity to have you on the show recently.
Yes.
You're well spoken. You do know a lot about the industry, you know, and I think if you take the time to make sure that you care about your clients, you'll win.
Absolutely.
You know,
without a doubt.
because you have to remember
Overserved, man. Yeah.
overserved, right? Well, you know, like I asked Pitt the other day on the show. I said, "So Pitt,
Oh, him. Okay.
OG Pitt." So I said, "What is our motto?" And he's like, "White glove service."
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean? And it's
Above
like,
and beyond.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's like I've had clients come in and not know how to capture what we're giving them. And that there's a difference between someone that doesn't understand how to capture it versus someone that doesn't, get something.
Right. Right.
And so you have to know where your content lives.
Yeah.
And why you're producing it and where they can use it.
Right. All the platforms. Yeah.
Yeah, and understand, not only that, but it's just where do they use it? Where do they get the eyeballs?
Yeah.
How do you really get the reach?
How is this marketing my brand?
Yeah, and it's like, the video's great, but where
Right.
does it live?
Right.
That people can, really look at it and go, wow, I've actually got something special here.
Right.
So, looking at that and looking at what you guys are doing, and for me, I think it's one of those things that we had to build out a show 10 years in the making, and then go hustle our, run the hamster wheel. if
Yeah.
you will,
Right.
to get the deal with iHeart, to
Right.
get the deal with, the radio station before iHeart,
Yeah. Right.
to prove ourselves on that radio station, so the radio station wasn't like, yo, you guys are just some, fly by night guys,
Yeah.
and
No.
I love it when people call me all the time. They're like, yo, we're going to start a podcast. And I'm like, dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Bring it,
Yeah.
because, $2.5 million plus in the industry that I've, belted out to try and build out something that finally is like, yo,
Yeah.
we're here to stay.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? We're not
right.
going anywhere.
Well, what's great about this is it's so unique about what you offer the cannabis industry. You guys, not only your
Right.
personalities, and I told you day one, with this show, the chemistry is second to none.
Sure.
So it was a little
which
bit
is
of
a big
correct.
part of it, which is what you guys have.
Well, yeah,
you know what I
we do.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
you really have a good chemistry. This guy's
Yeah.
solid. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, Elvis?
Yeah.
And you've been looking for that.
Yeah.
And it seems like
I have. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I know that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And
I'm going to propose soon too. Is that weird?
You want to do it on air?
Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I
Please.
didn't bring a ring. No, I'm just kidding. No,
Well,
you're right. But it's just great to see. What I said, that you guys have the chemistry, and we kind of corralled it a little bit and made a little more focus on the show. And then the iHeart thing. I remember going to iHeart with you guys. Remember, we all
Yeah.
went and we just banged that out with the big guy in L.A. And then you guys it's under promise, over deliver. That's what you've done not only for iHeart but for all your sponsors, all your advertisers, and for the cannabis community. You've over delivered already, and it's only going to improve. It's only going to get bigger every day.
Well, the beauty is what you guys are doing is it allows people to, have access to things that they aren't typically good at. Like not everybody has the voice of Elvis.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah.
Search Friday at theaters everywhere.
Yeah, and it's like, how do you have that talent and then use it for an industry that needs it?
Yeah.
And then Zeta has this incredible intelligence of understanding what to do in the industry, what not to do, how to achieve, certain goals, get people involved in licensing. Like when you say that, I'm like, yeah, dude, it's very difficult,
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult.
It ain't a walk in the park, And a lot of people will tell you, hey, I get you a license. I'm a consultant or I'm an attorney. And they really just take your money and go,
Right.
and it's a sad story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to have, anecdotal proof being like, yo, we've got actually licenses.
Hundreds
Yeah,
of them.
you-
Hundreds of them.
We've got people licensed.
Yeah.
We've actually helped people achieve their goals.
GreenRushConsulting.com.
Yes.
Well, more than that, I mean, we've helped people raise capital. We've helped create ideas that really help people.
Can you
man.
help me get some money, bro?
Yeah.
Sure.
I need some money, bro. I could use some money right now.
Please. Or I'll shut your mic off,
Yeah,
idiot.
Just cut me out.
I mean, just being thought leaders in the industry, and it's not just entrepreneurs too. Experts just are having a hard time accessing, clientele because you can't promote on Facebook or you can't promote on Instagram. You're gonna get shut down, right? So, I mean, the fact is, I've been very fortunate because I landed legacy keywords on Google search results, right?
Sure.
So it's been all organic for me, 100%.
Right.
That's what's driven my business from the very beginning, is being able to land that. So if you type in how to open a dispensary in New York, I'm at the top of the list.
Top of the list.
That's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So every single state I've been able to do that. So I've managed to capture that at an early stage, that legacy domain space. And that's like building off of that foundation.
Yeah.
I'm able to
But
provide
delivering is the key, right?
that. Well, dude, you got to follow through, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fortunes and the
Follow.
follow-up.
You're either real or you're not.
Right.
Yeah, no, the fortunes and the follow-up, and I'm a big believer in that, and clearly you've been doing that. And so, like I said, being able to offer media and content and then knowing exactly how you can actually achieve your goals in this space and having people that are very clear and not fake or bad actors, if you will, that are just coming in here for the cash grab.
Right.
And it's funny because I always say this, hello today, in 5 years from now, are you still here?
Yeah.
Because if I look at you and say, hey, you're here, hello today, and 5 years from now, if you're still here, and I say 5 years because a lot of them will make it to that 3 year because they've been taught that like 3 years you made it.
No.
On that 5th year, if you're still here and people are looking at you and still liking you,
Yeah, right.
you're okay. And I say liking you because there's major companies that everybody's like, they've been here for so many years and
Right.
F them.
Yeah.
Because they just consistently keep putting their, they keep stomping people out versus
right.
giving them the opportunity to grow or even finding the way for them to grow.
Right.
So I'm excited to see what you guys bring, and I love that you guys are bringing it to it. And Zeta, you're a very intelligent man.
Thanks, man.
I've learned that from the last several interviews. And Elvis, you're
Not intelligent.
You're
No,
right.
not intelligent. No, I get that. You know what's exciting from the media end is getting into this now and being with you guys for 3 years with Cannabis Talk 101 is that cannabis wants to do media and wants to do content. They just don't know how yet. So we're creating that. We're creating that space. That's totally exciting to me.
Sure.
And it's everything we're creating, everything we're doing has really not been done before in this industry. So coming from a 35-year background in broadcast media, mostly radio, to go into where now it's like you're creating something for a new industry that's, like I said, is constantly changing and evolving and, different laws and regulations every day. But it's exciting to go for something and see it, stick and see it grow. And that's what's exciting about partnering with Zeta and Green Rush Revolution. We're going to be doing like Cannabis Talk 101. We're changing the game.
Yeah.
We're changing the game. And
Yeah.
that's the biggest. I was in radio for a long time. I could do funny, great content. Wasn't changing the game.
Well,
And,
and not only that, you're trustworthy and you actually care.
Yeah.
Again, it's that
to a
white
fault, man. I care to a fault.
Yeah.
I just care.
Well, thinking of caring, we'll be right back after this break.